Hey guys, good morning. It's Tony. Before I start the video, I just want to say please like, subscribe, and comment. And if you want to join the Patreon, please join at www.patreon.com/, but I'm not a trader. This is not going to be a real TA video. It's going to be more of a guesstimate here. And I've been long, been short, you know, for a long time now, but I think if I had to make a video right now about where I think the market's going, I will go out and say that I think that 459 is the official top of SPX. And I very rarely say that, right? Sometimes I very rarely call, like, I think this is the bottom, I think this is the top, etc., right? But I think right now, the chances of us going down are so extremely logical that it's kind of, you know, unfair to not call an official top right now. Too many signs where right now we could possibly be in the top of the SPX. You already had the NASDAQ close a 3-day bear trigger, which I didn't know about. I just looked. It actually closed on Friday, and you're double topping on the SPX with weekly resistance. If I had to guess that there was an actual ultimate top, it would be here. And then Monday, when market opens tomorrow, I will be going into puts for long dated, possibly a month or two out, and I'll just be holding on to those for a bit. And just to be on the safer side, I'll probably grab like in the monies, right? Like 458, 459 in the money puts and see what they're worth in about a month. But, you know, I think that as of right now, I can officially say, you know, but from what I think, that we have officially started our descent back to the floor. As far as where we're gonna go, I don't know what the floor could possibly be. I think the next floor is not gonna happen until our daily actually comes all the way down. I don't know why I have this here. Get rid of that. So when our daily actually comes all the way back down here, right, that could possibly be a floor on the stochastic. And the same thing on the 2-day. The 2-day is so far out from the bottom, right, that we can drop so much, right? I think that right now the range is somewhere between 15.3 and 15.2 of where I think we're actually gonna drop, right? And this can happen in a month, 2 months, whatever, but this is where I think we're going, right? And if that breaks to the low side, the next step is down here to like a 14.7. And for SPX, right, that range would be in between 434 and 439. So as of right now, you know, whether it takes a month, 2 months, right, I don't know how long it's going to take for us to get here. I'd argue that, you know, we drop here fast, possibly within the next month. But I think we've officially started our descent back to 435, possibly hitting a double bottom and then rallying up again, or breaking the lows and coming right back down to like a 424. But if there was any time to do a heavy short, it would be right now. Either right now, whether you're trading futures or in what is it called, or if you're trading market open with like options or shorting, whatever, it would be right now at 460. So I'm gonna be looking at buying, and I know this goes against the Santa rally theory, which again can still happen. The Santa rally can 100% happen. We can moonshot to 500, and obviously I would be wrong, right? But I think it's safe to say, or at least from my end, I'm gonna take this logical short because it just makes sense. There's no reason for me to not take this short with a lot of time and see where we are. I think the risk right now is extremely low. You know, and especially with this 3-day on the NASDAQ, right? It's been extremely positive for a while now. You do have this huge rally, right, while you were on the 3 days, but again, the 3-day is very reminiscent of at least hitting some sort of resistance, if not fully dropping the ball and dropping big amounts. Look at that, see, 3-day again, 3-day again, and it seems like it reacts to NASDAQ really well to the 3 days. So even shorting like Apple right now, or Nvidia, or the big tech makes a lot of sense, right? So I mean, I would not be surprised. Look at that. Even Meta closed under that 325. So in any case scenario, right, in any kind of trading scenario, this this 100% would be the time to short Meta, right? Like this is prime example of what you want to be doing. And it was 100% my fault because I should have shorted Meta here at 340, 339, because that's when it closed that trigger, right? So I should have shorted there. Immediately I would have caught a what? This is a $15 drop on Meta. So, you know, that would have been a ridiculous short to the low side. And you do have a nice little trend here on Meta. I don't know if I would buy puts on Meta just because it already dropped a nice little amount, but I mean, trend, like I said, would not be surprised if you see Meta drop from here all the way down to like a 285, and then you just continue this moonshot to 350-ish, right? And the same thing for like, let's go with like Apple, right? Apple, same thing. Apple, you already broke to the upside, right? And you're just kind of chilling there. I might have to redo my support or structure. Let me see. There. No, I mean, in any case, this does look like it broke. You know, like this does look like it broke the weekly, right? Because if we're looking at, yeah, if I had to put anywhere, I'd say that's my weekly resistance for Apple. And you broke that, right? Like you broke that towards the upside. The daily, full daily close. So Apple does not look like it wants to come down. Tesla does look like it wants to come down. Tesla closed, I think, a 2-day already and recovered a bit to the upside. So again, all these tickers look like, you know, look like an easy short with time. Like Tesla right now, Tesla was an easy short at this top here of 250. So at 250, this would have been an easy short down to 238, right? It's just a very clear short because you hit that top of the channel and you came right back down. And again, you have divergence here where you have a high and then a higher low, and then you have your stochastic already hitting. You know, this is a perfect example of divergence, right? Where if I were to take the short on this trend, you know, your target for Tesla right now would be here, right? Would be right. Target for Tesla right now would be somewhere between 170 and 140. You know, are we gonna start dropping that heavily? I don't know, it's risky, but this 2-day is telling me to take this trade immediately at open for a couple of days out, at least till like the end of January, maybe like a 2-month output, for either in the money or something lower, right? Because this is all risky shorting right now. But again, everything looks like it's already topped, and if there is an ultimate top, it's here on the SPY, and it's just a logical trade, so I'm gonna take it. It makes no sense for me to not take the short for at least like a month or two out and just kind of seeing what happens, right? Because look, even right now, you did reject, but if this breaks, right? If anytime between today and tomorrow, you end up breaking like this towards the upside, and you break this, you don't end up breaking this bottom channel, and you break these highs, then yeah, you're gonna keep going up. But as of right now, there is no reason to not take the short and have your stops up here at like 460, right? No, absolutely no reason to not take shorts right now. Again, right now is a perfect long. I would take this long all day, right? Logically, this is just a long back to 459, but you know, you should already be in shorts from here to the lows. So we'll see what happens. Right now, it's a logical short. Ideally, for the short to play out, you want this to go maybe back to like a 459, then drop again. But we'll see what happens. But again, if there is a logical top, right, any kind of top that anybody thinks that, you know, we should be at, it's right here right now. I'll see you later. Bye bye.